You said something. And now you can't stop replaying it. Over and over. The exact words, the tone, the way it landed. You keep going back to that moment, rewriting it in your head, imagining what you should have said instead. And the more you replay it, the worse it feels. Like you exposed something you weren't supposed to. Like you said too much or not enough or the wrong thing entirely. And now it's out there. And you can't take it back. This isn't just overthinking. It's your mind trying to protect you from a threat it believes is real. The threat of being misunderstood. Of being judged. Of saying something that changes how someone sees you. So it keeps replaying the moment, searching for proof that you're safe. That you didn't mess up. That they didn't notice or didn't care or didn't take it the way you're afraid they did. But the proof never comes. Because the mind doesn't replay things to find peace. It replays them to stay alert. To make sure you don't make the same mistake again. And the more you search for reassurance, the more anxious you become. Because you're asking a question that has no answer yet. Did I say the wrong thing? Do they think differently of me now? Did I ruin something I can't fix? Your mind doesn't know. So it keeps looping. Trying to solve something that can only be resolved with time. But here's what's actually happening. You're not replaying what you said. You're replaying how vulnerable you felt when you said it. The discomfort of being seen. Of letting something real slip out before you could edit it. Of showing a part of yourself you usually keep contained. And now you're wondering if that part is acceptable. If it's safe to be that honest. If people can handle the unfiltered version of you. This is the cost of authenticity. Not that it always goes wrong. But that it always feels exposing. Because when you speak from a real place, you lose control of how it's received. You can't manage the impression. You can't take it back or soften it or explain it away. It's just there. And that vulnerability is what your mind is trying to protect you from. Not the words themselves. But the feeling of being open and not knowing if it was safe. The truth is, most people aren't replaying your words the way you are. They're not analyzing your tone or dissecting your meaning. They heard it, processed it, and moved on. But you're still there. Still stuck in that moment. Still trying to undo what's already done. And the reason it feels so heavy is because you're carrying a belief underneath it all. The belief that you have to be perfect to be accepted. That one wrong word, one awkward moment, one slip of honesty could change everything. But people don't connect with your perfection. They connect with your humanity. With the moments you're real, even if it's messy. Even if it comes out wrong. Even if it's not the polished version you wish you'd delivered. What you said might not have been perfect. But it was honest. And honesty always feels riskier than it actually is. Because when you're used to filtering yourself, any moment of rawness feels like too much. Like you've revealed something you weren't supposed to. But maybe you were supposed to. Maybe that moment of unfiltered truth was exactly what needed to be said. Not because it was flawless. But because it was real. You can't control how people receive you. You can't go back and edit the moment into something safer. You can only let it be what it was. A moment of presence. A moment of truth. A moment where you were more yourself than you planned to be. And that's not a mistake. Even if it feels like one. The replaying will stop. Not because you figure out the right answer. but because your nervous system realizes there's no danger here. Just a moment that passed. Just words that were spoken. Just you, being human, in a world that doesn't require you to be anything more. You don't have to fix it. You don't have to go back. You just have to let it settle. Let the moment be over. Let yourself rest.